Welcome back to 8 Simple Ingredients. I'm Lauren and welcome to my kitchen. And today we're doing Texas Week, where we're doing all of my favorite recipes inspired by Texas. And we're doing these all gluten-free and in 8 simple ingredients or less. We're making my Texan style meatloaf, peach mango salsa, a corn succotash, and a Texas sheet cake, which came out amazing. So I have so much going on today, so let's jump in the kitchen and get started. Let's start with my amazingly easy peach and mango salsa. And you can use fresh peaches here, but let's be clear, this is easier. I chopped up 2 jars and we're gonna put those right in a saucepan. And I did use 4 fresh mangoes, but you can buy these in a can too. Okay, I did some prep without you. This is 1.5 massive red onions and 2 jalapenos, de-seeded. Now, I consider this optional. You can dice up a few tomatoes, but leave out the pulp. The pulp will make this watery. 3 heaping tablespoons of garlic, 1/3 of a cup of apple cider vinegar, and 3 tablespoons of lime juice. Now, I think sugar here is optional too. I left it out. You can add it, but if you're gonna use jarred peaches, you do not need it. I did salt and dried cilantro to taste, and heat on, let's stir. And you wanna simmer this anywhere from like 15 minutes to 25, just depending on the consistency that you like. Here we're at 15 minutes, and here we're at 25, and this is where I like it. This could last in your fridge for about 5 days, but it won't. Moving right along to my corn succotash. And don't be mad, but I did some prep without you. Let's start with 1 heaping cup of diced red onion. And I'm gonna just saute this in some veggie broth to lessen the calories. Salt and pepper to taste. And when that is sauteed down to your liking, add in some garlic, or in my case, all of the garlic. Saute that down for about 30 seconds, and I'm going in with 2 tablespoons of dairy-free butter, jalapenos, red bell pepper, and 2 cans of corn. Stir, mix a lot, and feel free to add bacon here, but there's no pork in this house. Cook this on low for about 10 minutes, and you're done. This is an absolute must try. All right, moving right along to my Texas meatloaf. I'm starting out with 2 pounds of ground beef. And yes, you can go in with half pork sausage, but there is no pork in this house. And trust me, you don't need it. Okay, the rest of this recipe goes really fast. 3/4 of a cup of milk, 2 eggs, 1/2 of a bell pepper, 1 red onion, a can of Rotel tomatoes, a cup of shredded cheese, Worcestershire sauce, salt, pepper, oregano, barbecue is optional, extra garlic, and crushed up gluten-free crackers. And yes, I wear gloves. And there are plenty of people out there like, but Lauren, blah, blah, blah. Something about gloves. Dead skin is not an ingredient in this recipe. Okay, mix a lot. And just keep mixing. And keep mixing until you're about here. Get this on some parchment and form this into a giant loaf. If you want to add bacon, now's the time. We're gonna cover this with some tin foil, and we're gonna bake it at 375 for 45 minutes. All right, pull it out, top it with some barbecue sauce, and we're gonna put it back in uncovered for about 30 minutes. And this is the glorious product of the last hour and a half. Well worth the wait. All right, dinner's complete. Let's move on to dessert. And I said Texas sheet cake, but we're gonna start with a peanut butter frosting. This is completely optional, but it's not. If you wanna make it, it's a 1/2 cup of softened butter, a cup of peanut butter, 3 tablespoons of milk, 2 cups of powdered sugar, and you are gonna whisk that up with a small sugar explosion. This stuff is seriously sinful. Get that in the fridge. Let's make a cake. Now, if this channel is anything, it's definitely gluten-free. So I'm using this Bob's Red Mill flour. So I'm gonna start by combining the flour, sugar, and salt. Give that a mix, put it aside. In a saucepan, we're doing butter, cocoa powder, and hot water. Melt that down until it's just about to boil, and then take it off. Don't be scared, but quickly add in your milk, an egg yolk, and baking soda. Mix the wet with the dry, and you're done. I'm making a half sheet cake, so this is 9 by 7. This dough is going to look thick, but trust me, it's right. We're gonna bake this at 350 for 15 minutes. Now, you can skip the peanut butter frosting, but you can't skip this glaze. And get this started now because you want to put the hot glaze on a hot cake. And it's just butter, milk, cocoa powder, and powdered sugar. Stir to combine. Your cake should be out, so when this is ready, pour it right on. And that may seem like a lot of steps, but it is totally worth it. Pop this in the fridge to cool, and when it is, frost it, and you're done. It is so decadently sweet, you'll only need the half sheet cake. I grated some chocolate on top, but that's optional too, but worth it. Oh, this came out so good. Thanks for stopping by, guys, to make some Texan recipes with me. Comment below if you have any questions, and like and subscribe for more.